I made a video explaining that men are not intimidated of women. They're just not attracted to them. Now, sometimes men will say that they are intimidated by women and find some women intimidating. Okay, when they say that, they don't mean it like that. What they mean is they are too insecure to be with that woman, or they don't feel like they have the resources for that woman. They don't feel like they want to level themselves up to meet the standards of that woman. Okay, but intimidated is not quite the right word. Like the way they would feel intimidated by another man, or intimidated by some kind of project at work. Okay, high maintenance women, some men will not be with a high maintenance woman. And when they see a very beautiful woman, they know that they will need to be on their best behavior. They will need to take her on proper dates. They will need to take care of her. They will need to be providers. They will need to be protectors. They will need to not do things like make her the butt of the joke, not send her out to mule like a workhorse. They will not subject her to certain things that other women might put up with. Now, a lot of assumptions go into that. Some beautiful women have low self-esteem and put up with a lot from men. So some men have been able to put one over on beautiful women in their life and make them settle for less. But I've seen different dynamics go on with men who have plain wives, down-to-earth wives, and men who have glamorous wives, and the dynamic is different. So when they say they are intimidated, they basically mean I'm not going to get away with certain things with this glamorous wife. This glamorous wife is going to make me take care of her and not disrespect her. And if you are a lady who is letting your husband step out of line, disregard your boundaries, and you think you have to put up with it because you're not beautiful, guess what? You don't have to put up with it. You don't have to put up with anything, and it doesn't have anything to do with the way you look. You don't have to put up with maltreatment of any kind. But men think they can get away with it with less attractive women, but they think with this attractive woman, she knows she's fine. She's not going to put up with it. So these men, they call it being intimidated, but they just know that that the beautiful woman is not going to put up with it because she has so many options. She knows she can find a guy who's going to treat her the right way, that's going to treat her like a goddess, who is going to put her on a pedestal, who is going to pay all the bills, who is going to let her relax at home, who is going to let her stay home with the kids, who is going to let her not have any kids, who is going to let her basically just be the prize in the relationship. And a lot of guys, they don't feel good enough about themselves to be that kind of guy. All right, and they feel like a beautiful woman will replace them, will just use them and replace them. They don't feel like they have what it takes to keep a beautiful woman around, and they simply don't know how to treat a lady. So they will try to find a woman who they will pinpoint some woman they think will have low self-esteem, or just put up with teasing and casual behavior and all kinds of maltreatment and all kinds of just nonsense. So they find that woman unintimidating. All right. Whoever you are, you don't have to put up with anything. It doesn't matter how you look. You don't have to put up with things. So start putting your boundaries up. Start telling him to knock it off. Um, you really should have self-esteem no matter what. So it's not like if you're beautiful that makes you a better person. It doesn't. You are perfect the way you are. So these guys, they just think that the beautiful woman is just not going to put up with it, and they need to invest more in the relationship and make her the prize. So basically, they don't want to do that. If you get with a beautiful woman, she is going to add to your status. So what happens if a guy who hasn't made it in life gets with a beautiful woman? He generally upgrades his life and becomes more ambitious, because that's generally how beautiful women make men feel. They make them feel more ambitious and encourage them to chase their dreams. But you could get that with a plain looking woman. A plain looking woman will also tell you to do that, but a beautiful woman generally is a muse. All right. But you can get that with a woman who looks any kind of way, will be a good woman by your side and tell you to go after your dreams. But usually men who are more ambitious will choose a better looking partner, because they want somebody who looks good at their side. So I'm just letting you know, it's not that you're intimidating. He just feels like he can't keep you. He feels like he doesn't have what it takes to measure up to you. So you see these ladies with women who aren't good enough for them, and the man knows he's not good enough for them. These men are abusers who target women, who try to nag them, bring down their self-esteem, refuse to compliment them, just try to gaslight them and make them feel not good about themselves. Ladies, if you're with a guy like that, you just need to get rid of him. Okay, he targeted you to abuse you and ruin everything about you that everybody likes about you. So just get rid of that guy. But I hope this helps somebody, and you're not intimidating. Okay, you're just high maintenance. You're a prize. You're a goddess, and just choose a man with caution. All right, choose a man who loves you for you, who values you as a human being, and not just your looks. So have a beautiful evening.